Hey guys, Kimberly Ebony back with another video, and today I'm going to speak about my experience going out for the first time as a mom. Oh my god. Last week was fun. In my own way, it was fun. I know if you would ask everybody else if I had fun, they would probably be like, no, she didn't have fun. But before I continue the story, we're at 700 subscribers. That to me, that's crazy because I'll feel so uncomfortable in a room full of 700 people. I'm so serious. Like, I'll go in and turn right back around and send like a mass message talking about some thank you, hi, hello, goodbye, good night. Like, that's a lot of people. And to think that I used to think that 20 people was not enough, when that's a lot. Shoot, 2 people was too much. I'm kidding, y'all. But I'm going to tell y'all about my night while I try to straighten out, because I done spoiled the baby so much, and I got myself into the groove of holding him all day long because he got sick so many times since he's been alive. Let me not say that like my kids aren't taken care of. He probably got sick twice, 3 times max. 3 times max, because the kids ended up bringing some germs whenever they went to their grandmother's daycare. But yeah, last Friday was cool. It was cool. I would need to go and do that some more so that I could feel comfortable in the scenery like that, because I felt uncomfortable, but I was chilling at the same time. Like, it even got to the point where one of my coworkers asked me, like, are you overstimulated? I was like, no, I'm good. I'm good. But certain situations, they rub me the wrong way, but then again, I'll try my best not to over exaggerate. But that's what I got y'all for, so y'all can let me know, like, if I'm overthinking it or not. Because the night was good and everything. It's just when it was time to go, right? What's wrong, baby? My stomach. When it was time to go, I ended up going with my friend's coworker, and I can't hold you all day long, boy. And basically, instead of us going straight to the train station, we ended up making a stop. You know, they were talking about pizza and whatnot, and I'm thinking to myself, now that I'm thinking to myself, I should have just went ahead and used my GPS and went to the train by myself, instead of putting myself in a position where I was uncomfortable. Because don't get me wrong, they seem like very cool people. It's just my personality was probably too much for them, especially since they was in the process of sobering up. I probably gave off the impression of like I won't say a needy person, because I wasn't asking for stuff, but I was probably a person that nagged a lot. Because the way how I was speaking, it just seemed like I was nagging about how the liquor was making me feel, or how how my knees was hurting or whatever. But one thing that really rubbed me the wrong way was how I was rushed onto a train that I didn't want to take. But I got the vibe like, they was trying to get me up out of there. But the way how I was rushed onto that train, I was like, damn. I ain't even had the time to tell them, like, I'm trying to get this particular train, because it's less stops to get to Brooklyn. But I was like, you know what? Let me just go ahead. I'm not even gonna make myself feel uncomfortable by staying around people who's rushing me away. So yeah. But will I go out again? Yeah, of course. But I realized that I'm more of somebody who likes to do things with activities, not just drinking and dancing. Because I barely dance. I was just two-stepping, busting a little wine here and there. But all those other dances, nah. I didn't know some of the songs that they was playing. Because I personally think that they had like I feel like it was like an old school night. Because I didn't know some of the songs. But I remember hearing them at like cookouts and stuff. Like the song that they used to close out the event, I didn't know. My friend was trying to get me to dance. I was just standing there. Because I don't know what. I wasn't even listening to the words. I just heard the beat. I'm like, all right. Because at a certain point, I was getting tired. I kept yawning. I was like, yeah, it's time to go. And it's crazy because one of the girls was telling me like, oh, we're not getting a ride, so you can leave whenever you're ready. I'm like, yeah, you're right. So hearing that, I should have known like, all right, just use your GPS. I should have just used my GPS from the start instead of relying on folks. Yeah, I should have just did that. So I caused that situation on myself when I know that I have to go on my own. But yeah. And let me just tell y'all about work. I kid y'all not, I am ready to quit so bad. But I'm only going back because we need the money. And it sucks that I have to do this because I don't want to be at that job no more. Don't get me wrong, my coworkers are so cool. They really cool. But that job no longer serves me any purpose. It doesn't serve me no purpose at all. Like, if I go back to work, I literally have to go clean up behind men. I don't want to do that. And I spoke about it before. Like the other positions they have, I don't want to do that. I just don't want to do it. I don't. I thought about it. I was like, maybe I'm speaking from a position of, what is the word called? A position of regret of not taking my sick time seriously. But when I sit down and I think about it, like, I did what I had to do so that I wouldn't burn myself out, for one. Two, like, man, listen, I get it. They want reliable people, but people get sick. Our significant others get sick. Our kids get sick. How are we supposed to be able to always show up for somebody's company? Like, I don't get it. But this is why I'm pushing to try to get into a career where I have the possibility of getting a 3-day work day. I mean, 3-day work week. So, yeah. So yeah, that's what's going on. I still can't believe that doctors put me out of service. Like, told myself, oh, I need your doctor to tell me that you could pick up more than 15 pounds. This boy's like, he pissed me clean off because he asked me questions as if he was getting ready to give me the exam, which I had to do before with baby girl. She what you call it? Not she. I had to like basically stretch, bend down, touch my toes, go on my tippy toes, and whatnot. The only thing I forgot that I didn't do was have to go out sick before giving birth because she literally came on my day off. So it was no problem for me to really come back. But since I had like a sick line or sick note saying that I had lower back pain, that raised a flag for that particular doctor. And then because I'm still dealing with the postpartum depression, is getting better. They gotta make sure that I'm not a threat to myself or anybody else on the job. Man, when I heard that, I was like, okay. Oh, I had to keep asking him what he needed me to do because I couldn't get the baffled feeling out of my head because I was like, bro, what? I was like, what? Why you just didn't tell me that from the jump instead of you asking all those questions? Like, you really wasted my time. Like, yeah, I've been trying my best not to be in a funk because I had a plan to go back to work so I could make my money without a problem. And because I wasn't able to do that, like, this had gave me the feeling of I can't do shit right. I can't do shit right? I won't lie, I have a spending problem when it comes to food because I don't cook. Like, I feel like I've been without energy for so long. I feel like I was dealing with perinatal depression because when it got to a certain point of the pregnancy, I just didn't want to do nothing no more. Like, I was over it. And I started building up to where I am now. I'm trying my best to get myself back in the groove to want to cook and whatnot, but my stomach is killing me right now, y'all. Like, I don't even know why it's hurting. Let me not say I don't know why. I am definitely on my menstrual right now. But it's the heaviest that it's. Oh, that's why my cycle is so heavy. Sorry, Kate. Sorry. Yeah, no, I'm not drinking no more. Y'all, after I gave birth and I ended up getting my period was so light. Like, the cramps was non-existent. But I drunk some liquor. I recently had some spicy food, but I feel like most of the pain that I'm experiencing right now is from liquor. I'm not drinking no more, you know. Cause this is nasty, man. I don't like that shit. My body hurting. It's like, yeah, I ain't feel no hangover or anything like that. I ain't feel that tipsy, but I'm feeling it now. That's the only thing I could think of, cause I'm sitting here, I'm like, bro, why is my period this heavy? Like, out of all months, like, am I about to go back to a heavy cycle again? Cause oh my God, when I used to get my period, I used to wish that I could be able to stay home until my cycle was over. But yeah, no, I'm good off the drinking. I ain't doing that no more. This is crazy. You know what else is crazy? Laundry. I hate it. I really hate it. Why can I not get a break? Hey y'all, I'm gonna end the vlog. Well, this is not even a vlog. I'm gonna end the video here. Yeah. I'm gonna finish cleaning off camera. Before I make my no-bake cheesecake tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna show y'all what I've got done. What I've gotten done. I need to start reading, y'all, because it's no way that I'm speaking this way. Yeah, for the past couple of days, I've been telling myself, oh, I'm gonna clean. I don't clean. And it's like, the more they come in here, the more they add to the room. It's like, I keep getting frustrated. And I'm about to just start throwing stuff out. Because why does everything have to come into this room? The room that I'm in the most. Right? So, yeah. I'll catch you in the next one. And, yeah. Thank you for listening. Later. Want to say bye-bye? Say bye-bye?
I want to say
Bye-bye?
bye-bye. What is the fight?
Like he said, like, comment, and subscribe.